Hey guys and gals, this is Alex Olson, and this is the KC Multifamily Minute here in Kansas City. Today is Monday, April 27th, 2026, and let's get right into it with statistics as we do every single week. I'll be up front with you guys. There's only one new property, but I'm excited to tell you about it. Here we go, though. We got 69 properties out there that are listed $500,000 plus on the MLS data. I got my website pulled up, legendarypartbrokers.com. You can take a look at all these. I've covered every single one of these. 69 are out there. 55 are available, which leaves 14 under contract. 55, that's pretty healthy. Go out there and get you some. Most of these, at least half, are in the $500,000 to $1 million range. There is one new listing, which I'll cover here in a second. That's MLS data. Of course, powers Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, Compass, Reese Nichols, all those websites that you see there will power, MLS powers that data. Also, of course, my website, legendarypartbrokers.com. Now, hopping over here to LoopNet. I got my LoopNet website pulled up over here. No new listings over the last 7 days, but there are surprisingly 47 listings out there, 39 available, 8 are marked as under contract, so 39. Most of those are $1 million plus. So again, go out there and get you some. I've covered every single one of them. You can listen to the last several weeks to listen to some of the new ones that have been listed out there in the open market. Many in Class A submarkets, urban core. Of course, that's where you're going to have most listings because that's the highest density. Therefore, that's where they're mostly going to be. But there are also several others out there across the metro, from affordable to Class C, which, guys, Class C is great because it cash flows exceptionally well, and it's a great price. So just because it's Class C doesn't mean, oh my gosh, I need to stay away from that. It just means that just factor a little bit higher on your expense ratio there. Okay, so getting back over to the new listings this week, there's only one new one I'm going to focus on. All the other ones are actually, I covered, they were listed on LoopNet in the past. We're not going to cover those, but there is a brand new fourplex listing. It's my listing. Of course, I am excited about it. Sorry, podcast listeners, I'm zooming in here. It is at 3717 Baltimore Avenue, fourplex, fantastic building. It's turnkey. It's all redone. Everything's super nice in there. It's got a massive, large main floor units. That's 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And then the other 3 units are 1-bedroom, 1-bath with quality layouts. It's got central heating and cooling, washer and dryer in many of the units. For podcast listeners, this is 37th and Baltimore, which is right next to a streetcar extension stop on 39th Street. So there's a streetcar stop on 39th Street that runs north and south. It's going to go to the new Royals Stadium. You could live in one unit. That main floor unit is currently used as a short-term rental. You could live in that unit, rent out the other 3. There's a tenant in there that's on month-to-month. So you've got a ton of options with this property that I definitely think you should look at. This is a Class A urban core submarket. So it's going to do well for you from a long-term wealth building standpoint. As we've thumbed through the photos here, you can see it looks pretty sharp. It's got a massive retaining wall, $100,000 in CapEx put into it. Looks like a steam shower of some sort. This is all on the main floor. You got, furnished on the main floor, which would stay with the property, washer and dryer in this unit. Again, I could talk on and on about this, but it's a very classic Midtown style property. If you're in the market for a fourplex, you want something that's going to look good in your portfolio. And you got to probably put 30% down to make it work, but it's kind of a set it and forget it type of deal. So guys, that's everything new on the open market this week. Next week is going to be the first of the month. So we're excited to look at how that turns out for us. If you got any questions, email me, Alex@legendarypartbrokers.com. We'll talk soon.